Okay. Okay, now that that's there, I'm gonna message Shoji really fast. My interface keeps on. Alright. Please help. What setting am I fucking? Okay. We'll see if he replies. Right now, we're playing FIRERED. Oh, I forgot to ping him. Okay, listen, it's been like 1,000 years. Pings. There we go. Ping. Okay, for a second that I fucked up OBS too. It's been too long. Everything's broken. I am breaking everything. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Hello. It has been 1,000 years. The buttons will be explained in their order of importance. And I am going to actually look at this. Okay. It has been 1,000,000 freaking years. At times, you'll be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. How many mystery... actually, no. Like, mysteries were a lot more of a thing in the OG games. Like, it was the... I don't know. I'm going to try messing with this button. There we go. Nope, that didn't fix that. Made it worse. I'm trying to figure out what setting I fucked up that, like, I'm hearing myself talk in my interface. I don't have monitoring on. Do I? Am I stupid? Can you still hear me? Am I audible? Oh, am I just dumb? No, because I can still hear myself. How about this way? Am I stupid? That's why I started at 7:30 on the dot. I was gonna start earlier and, like, I fucked up and I was, like, messing with it. What's up? Okay, I gotta stop messing with it or I'm gonna be here, like, all day. I don't know why it's doing it. It's driving me. Okay. No, because that's just my left-right. I forced it to mono in OBS, so, like, you would not know if I was doing left-right stupid. But... I don't know what I'm doing anymore. What's up, Soul? How has everybody been? It's been, like, 1,000 years. I have not been... I have been all over the place. Thank you for the resub, bless! Oh my god, 9 months. It hit me that I have been streaming for, like, a ridiculous amount of time. Like, it hit me recently that I have been doing this for... It'll be 5 years in July. What happened? I love streaming. Like, there's a reason I've kept doing it, but 5 years is a very... Oh my god, like, when it hit me. Bless! Oh my god, thank you for the sub, but also, Jesus, just 14 on YouTube. Oh, that means you should have, like, you have one of the fancy badges. Fancy badge. I'm sorry for vanishing for a full month. I can explain. So. What's up, Ace? What's up? I never calibrated my YouTube studio, and I just realized my eyes were doing something. I'm gonna fix that. Okay, let me... So I have a button. Guys, I have buttons for things, but it's been so long I forget my buttons. Okay, it's utility, calibrate. I stare at it. Move my eyes around. Look at that. Cool. I'm looking in the directions I should be looking at. Yes, okay. I think I'm looking at my partner. It's been a month, and I can explain. I think I've mentioned before, I have a job in media, and that already has, like, crazy weird hours and schedule stuff, without getting too specific. I'm probably ready to join the hype train. What's up? It's my first... I should be punished right now. I should be getting told bad Himi. Bad Himi. No stream for a month. Bad. But, like, I don't know, I already had a crazy busy schedule. And then Shoji came into town. And Shoji moved away to, like, further his career like a jerk. So it's always fun when Shoji gets back into town. And one night, me, him, and Tech Demon went to dinner, and, like, after we ate food, I was like, wow, my stomach is really, like, upset. Like, I'm really nauseous. And I just thought that I ate too much too fast because I do that a lot. And I'm like a golden retriever who got to the dog food bag. So I didn't think anything of it. I ended up calling off of work the next day because, like, I was that nauseous. And I just thought nothing of it, you know? I called off work, spent the next day resting, and I noticed that, like, it didn't go away. Like, it didn't go away, and I think that's wrong. Okay. Like, it didn't go away, and it thought that, like, okay. I can't do two things at once. The nauseous wasn't going away. And even better, like, I had this horrific stomach pain. And it was like I had gotten stabbed. It wasn't like a period cramp. It was more just like hell. Like, it would not go away. It was like this for several days. I was really nauseous. My stomach hurt like crazy. And I just wasn't hungry because my stomach hurt like crazy and I was nauseous. And to top this all off, on top of everything else, water felt like hellfire. Like, any drink, but, like, I only really drink water. I don't really drink flavored drinks that often. I don't like soda. So, like, I would drink water, and I swear to God, it was, like, in every crevice and part of my stomach, it fucking burned. And I was like, that's really weird. And I was hoping that it would go away, because I am a busy person, and I'm a busy person, and I was hoping that it would solve itself. It did not solve itself. Also, bless. Hopefully I can get back to a consistent thing. Now, I say that like every time, and I'm all, like, it's not me lying. If anything, I'm lying to myself. I'm just hopeful that it'll fix itself, but I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get my schedule together, and then my schedule doesn't get together. But, so, that's it. I think it was, like, day 5 of this that Tech Demon was like, go to the fucking doctor. And I had been like, I don't want to go to the doctor. I have busy. And then finally I broke down. I was like, this is not normal. I will go to the doctor. So after work, I went to the doctor, and they gave me like a pee test, and he like felt my stomach, and he was like, huh, because like only my right side hurt. Like my right side and like the bottom of my stomach where like the super big bad tummy ache was, like those hurt to the touch. Everything else was fine. So he sent me to get an x-ray to, you know, see how my insides were doing, and I don't know, he didn't say anything about the pee test. I thought that was like, whatever. So I got my x-ray, and I went home. I don't know about you guys, but healthcare here is not great. It's definitely like, it's not, oh, Professor Oka talking about E. coli, shut up. Oh, I spoiled it. I don't know. I like waited, and I was waiting for a phone call, didn't hear anything, but then nowhere, the hospital called me 3 times in a row very rapidly as I was at work. Mind you, this is a place that, like, they'll give you, like, one call saying you have strep, and, like, they'll just leave it as a voicemail and not ever call you back. The fact that they called me 3 times, like, urgently, I was like, that's really weird. And, like, I played phone tag for a bit, and when they got on the phone, they said, hey, bitch, you have E. coli. So, we're gonna send the medicine, and, like, you need to take that. I don't know where the fuck I picked up E. coli from, but I have it. They gave me medicine, and it still took like a week for it to actually work. But I'm better now. I no longer have the stomach ache. I'm gonna sip some water now just to enjoy being able to sip water. What's that, bag, sis? That's what I was concerned about. I honestly like... Do not make me gift sub myself. I will, so help me God. But, like, I don't know. I wasn't too freaked out at first because they gave me medicine, and then I told my mother, and she's in healthcare, and she was, like, very chill, but you could tell very easily how she's actually feeling, and I saw that she was kind of, like, really on edge. So then I Googled it, which never ever do that, because Google said, oh yeah, the death rate for E. coli is 8 to 35%, depending on the study. So, That wasn't terrifying at all. I stayed mostly pretty chill through it, but I definitely freaked out some of the people in my life because they were like, Kimi, what the fuck? That's actually like a deadly disease. So, I was thinking like that. Okay, listen, I've always been a proponent of like the 12-second rule, so this has been like a long time coming. This has been years in the making. I can't say much. I'm surprised this didn't happen sooner in my life, to be honest. 12 seconds? Listen, if it's clean on the floor, if the floor looks clean enough, I will eat it, okay? If it's like a Skittle, that's fine. Just wipe it off on your shirt and eat the Skittle. If it's like a ravioli, I'm not gonna eat that shit. But like, if it's like a Skittle or something, I'm gonna eat it. I was talking about Pokemon Street here. What should I eat coli? I vanished for a month because I got E. coli, and I think one of the archive of my art, like the AO3 authors. Like, oh yeah, sorry, I vanished for like 2 weeks. I got in a car accident. Like, for me, it's E. coli. Sorry, I vanished for a month. I managed to get the foodborne illness. I have E. coli. Okay, listen, like, I don't know where I got it. Okay, like, I do not have any fucking clue. It could have. We went on like this big group thing for Valentine's, but nobody else got sick. Me, Tech Demon, and Shoji, the day my stomach started like getting nauseous in the first place, ate at the same restaurant. Neither of them had symptoms. We did have like a water main break, and work's water was affected, but they said there was no bacteria and nobody else at work got sick. I don't know where I picked this up. I have no idea where I picked this up. I promise I don't have like a hobby of licking toilets or something. I have no fucking clue where I got this. Everyone gets to show their joy. I use Sheep Chat, and it actually does be pretty good. I like it. I wish I could be. I just have to like learn to customize it more because I think it's a skill issue that it still looks like squares. What's up, Chase? Well, I just donned food poisoning. It's food poisoning, but with a death percentage. I guess regular food. I don't know, because I've had food poisoning before and it sucked. Like, usually it's like I puke once or twice, then I'm done. Like, yeah, no, that sucked. I've never, ever in my life had stomach problems that severe. And I have stomach problems. That's why I didn't go for 5 days. I thought it was just those. And then I was like, this is not lining up with anything I've ever had in my life. And I think it was the thing where water was burning my stomach that I thought, that's not good. Because you kind of need water to live, and it kind of sucked. I was avoiding drinking anything because it made my stomach burn. Like, I swear to God, it was like lava. I was so unbelievably painful. The floor bit, I actually don't know. We got a new cleaning, we got a new cleaning company at work. Who knows? Maybe they don't mop. I like swore to my doctor I don't have rabies. He laughed. He realized I was just being like myself, but like, I was like, I don't have rabies, but water hurts. And he was like, that's something. What is the death rate of dysentery? Now I'm curious. Listen, I just love me some water. I don't like soda. I never really drink juice. Okay, here we go. Dysentery. Death rate. Okay. Oh, that's really concerning. That's a lower percentage than the E. coli, apparently. Don't like that at all. Rabid. If I was a feral animal, I don't know. That'd be very interesting. That'd be very interesting. Imagine watching somebody as they like stream but with rabies. Would that be interesting or would that be horrifying? It's like reading the diary of people who have like the concussions. Like, I don't know. Would that be like horrifying or cool? I actually do not know. My what is interesting bar is very skewed. Yeah, rabies, I think, like, you get a shot if you get bit by something, but it's still, like, a good luck. Like, I know rabies is, like, the worst. Yeah. The stomachache is the worst. It was so... I've never had one that bad. I guess that's why it's, you know, E. coli and why it's dangerous. Like, I've never had one that bad. Horrifying. Stop. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go pet a raccoon, and I'm gonna get rabies, and we're gonna come back and see how it goes. I will be the example. I will be the example. Don't tell Tech Demon, he's probably gonna stop me. Yeah, rabies, I know, like, if you get to it in time, they give you, like, the world's most painful shot, and then it's terrible. I'm glad I didn't get dysentery. It sucked I got E. coli. That hurts, but at least I haven't had dysentery yet. I'm gonna say yet, because God knows, with my luck, I didn't think I'd get E. coli. Everybody I told went, what the fuck? Like, verbatim. Poor Oak. He's like sitting here trying to explain to me the world of Pokemon. He said his name was Oak like 15 minutes ago, and I've just been sitting here talking about dysentery and E. coli. Hey, Oak! How's your stomach doing, bud? I shouldn't be contagious as long as I don't lick or poop on you, so. Shoji, please don't get rabies. I'm glad you have not gotten rabies. Or maybe you did. We both have had rabies, and this is just our normal at this point. What's up, brother? Welcome to Professor Oak Looks On in Horror as we discuss, like, every kind of disease. Are we streaming Pokemon or Plaguing? I don't know anymore. Don't fear water, though, actually. Okay. I have a question. Okay, I have a question. I don't know if this is like a where I grew up thing. How much time did your classes spend talking about brain-eating amoebas in like lakes and rivers? Like, I tried to decide if I was taught a normal amount about amoebas in lakes and rivers, or I lived in a plaria. I was in a planet and then an area. I live on a planet with water. Yes, I do. Or I live in an area with too much water. But like, how much did you guys get? Like, how strong were your warnings? We basically had like a freaking Scared Straight Dare program about brain-eating amoebas for like several days in science class. This is 1 in a trillion. That's why we're so special! But it's possible. Okay, so we were weird. I was the weird one. Like, we had, like, several days. Okay, like, several days. So it never taught me about that. Okay, so I should mention that I grew up in the boonies and in the south. And in the southern boonies, I'm curious. Let me look up. I think I lived in, like... I think it was... Okay. Carolina, amoeba rates... Okay, Department of Public Health. What do you got? Decent chunk mostly stuck to the general water for passages and stagnant water. Okay, thank you for making me feel not as insane. Okay, yeah, because I lived near a lot of warm freshwater bodies of water. Jeez, 115... Yeah, no, this makes sense for where I live. This is high school. Middle school, actually. Like, I swear to God, for, like, several days in middle school, it was all about, like, amoeba and why we can't go in the lakes and rivers around us, and how we would die from the amoeba. Got an elementary. Okay, thank you for making me feel not as insane, though. Like, I promise you it was, like, a very stern part of our everyday life. I want the numbers. How many? Give me the numbers. How many cases? 3 cases, like, in 12 years. Why was this so aggressively advertised if there's only 3 cases? I have no idea. You don't have the form of amoeba here. I don't live down there anymore. Okay, actually, here we go. Another one for you. How much, if you are American specifically, like, how much did you guys learn about the Roanoke colony? I have to ask, because that was another one that I think was because of where I lived that we got taught as extensively about it as we did. Like, you know how, like, if somebody grew up in the north, they probably took, like, a field trip to DC or something? We had, like, a long time dedicated to the Roanoke colony and how wild it was because we were near it. I do not live there anymore. Do not go looking in, you know, the town of Roanoke for Himi Channel. You will not find her there, but... I lived close enough to it that, like, we were really invested in Roanoke, and it was, like, a huge thing. And, like, we had a whole day in class, like, debating our theories about what happened, and we watched, like, documentaries on it. Danger known, a danger avoided. That's very fair. I kinda wanna go snork some lake water now. I'll do that with the rabies. Okay, so it was more of like a relevant to your area thing. We do know what happened. It isn't wild at all. There was like a mystery about where all the colonists went. Like, that was like the big thing, was like they all vanished, and there was like theories that they joined the Native Americans or like they got murdered. Like, I could be wrong. Okay, this is like middle school Himi knowledge. Like elementary, middle school knowledge. That could be very outdated. I am not the authority on what happened to the Roanoke colony. Let me see. In my college history class, every time I go to the Roanoke colony. Listen, the Carolinas, man, they're a trip. I miss Bojangles every day of my fucking life. Throw the water to the lake, you'll probably get an ENT infection. I have E. coli. I feel like at this point I could take anything. The North Carolina Board of Tourism, they paid off my class. Pain. What the hell? Interesting. Okay, I left this kitchen job like several years ago, and I just got a group text that I think they forgot that I'm on, saying, hey, there's a health inspection Monday, deep clean everything. And that was interesting enough I had to look at it, because I was I'm so mystified by that, but... Ooh, Alaska. Alaska I would love to visit one day, because it sounds sick. I want to see Alaska. It sounds like, actually, I want to see the Northern Lights. I want to look at Alaska. My teachers, Bill Nye, are the Amoeba sisters. For us, it was Bill Nye. Bill Nye, and then... Okay, I took AP history classes. I did not take anything crazy with science. I like science. I loved chemistry class, but like, huh. Okay, this group chat is like, okay, I'm gonna put my phone in Do Not Disturb now. Surviving E. coli with KANEKO HIMARI. I'm gonna vlog. It. Should've. I could find all of my haunting texts where I was like, my stomach really hurts. At one point, we were at the arcade, me, Shoji, and Tech Demon, and I doubled over onto a gacha machine because I, like, was so faint from the pain, I couldn't stand up straight. It was very rough. I just thought that I was having some tummy aches. I really just didn't want to deal with it, so I didn't deal with it. And that probably could have been dangerous had I kept not dealing with it, now that I think about it. Science program is actually really good. Aww. Mine did really nice history programs, but I think it's like the easiest class to do on no budget, so I can't really say too crazy much about that. Oh my god! When I was in like, this was still middle school, yeah, I was like 8th grade. In 8th grade, when we were learning about trenches and like the world wars and stuff, I had a history teacher who was like the kind of history teacher who was doing it just so he could coach football kind of thing. So one day, it was fucking awesome. It was a Friday. It's just like, I don't know, I feel like there's probably deep concerning implications about this, but I loved this. We had a gym, like, he took us to the gym one day on a Friday, as we're doing our, like, World War whatever thing, and, you know, like, the gymnastics mats they lay on the floor so you, like, you don't break your knees tumbling? They put those, like, vertically up, and they gave us a bunch of bean bags, and we got to basically play World War II trenches and, like, throw bean bags at each other from over the trenches. It was fun as hell, and that is my, like, main core memory. And I would love to do that again as an adult because it was actually really fun. I miss that. I miss that so much. Hatteras Island. Ooh. Product of metal smithing. See, See, I love learning about this stuff. I do adore history, and I love learning about it. I need to get back on my learning about history. Tree identification units. I need to learn how to identify more wild plants. I don't know what poison ivy looks like, and I've only avoided this issue because I stay inside all day. See, I don't get Team Rocket phone calls. I get texts about the health department for a restaurant I haven't worked at in like 3 years. Okay, to be fair, when we were in the foam, like we were in the one pit, like the Dashcon ball pit, like the fighting pit, I only had 1 pair of glasses. Now I have like 3 pair of glasses. So if you break my glasses, I have backups. Ooh, I gotta watch that now. No, I want to watch more about Roanoke. I need to get the updated information about it. I will make like a freaking like educational video or something, just like I could share the updated knowledge about Roanoke. Dude, yeah, Feedback Trench War. It was really fun. Like, I don't remember a lot of my school stuff because I have 1 brain cell, but like vivid as hell. I just remember us lining and he's like, you, that side, you, that side, you, that side. And then they just gave us a shit ton of beanbags to play trenches. I loved Beanbag Trench War. Guys, if you can, get your friends together and play Beanbag Trench War. It was absolutely fantastic. Like the new classes. Okay, yeah, the knee problems actually don't help, do they? Probably shouldn't break my legs. Focus been sitting here for 30 minutes now, and I have not actually started. This is what happens when I don't stream for a month. I have too much to say. I have too much to say, and this is why I can't wait a month between streams. I'm also like, I'm not used to talking for extended durations. That Himi who did a 12-hour Pokemon stream, I don't know where she went. I have to like train her back. Twitter's like, thing she was. Okay, I was the worst at dodgeball. Okay, I was the absolute worst at dodgeball because I could dodge. I'm terrified of things. Look at the name. She's so cute. No. The problem is that I can't throw to save my life. I was always the last kid, and it was basically just a game of how long until we hit Himi because I wouldn't try to catch the ball because I knew I couldn't catch to save my life either. Girl. I am Himi. What the hell is my select button? Okay, that's select. I kind of just took a guess with that one. Here we go. Wait, what's the line? What's the line? What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Hand-eye coordination is legendary. It's a miracle I do the job that I do because I cannot even. This is Shoji. Oh, the fossil line! Shit, that's what I forgot to talk about. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. Yes, Shimi. Hi, this is Shimi. That's just me, but recolored purple, I guess. I will fight you. Come at me. Get leaf green. Okay. So. We're gonna go on another tangent really fast because I am really excited about this. Okay. I'm pulling up a picture. Here we go. Okay. Hydrate. What's up? Okay, I need to... Yeah. You are absolutely correct. I'm already almost all the way through this water. My mouth is like dry as hell. So. My favorite Pokemon of all time is Archon. And also up here is like Shieldon is on my desk. I have Anorith and Armaldo on my desk. I love fossil Pokemon. Like, I adore them. Archon is my absolute favorite. Okay, fossil Pokemon are so fucking important. Sorry, most chat's so young. I'm realizing now that my childhood is like severely showing my age. What happened to the... I am... Oh no, the battle begins. But that is actually relevant to where I'm at in this... what the story's about to be about. Okay. Nostalgia and being a grown-up. But, Oh, it has been 84 years. I got E. coli. I have one brain cell, and, yeah, it got sick. But, okay, so. We are old. Here's a great... That is like a picture for ants. Is there a better picture? Okay, slightly better picture. Okay, so. I love fossil Pokemon, as previously stated. They're my favorite thing ever, and they're the best. Here's a decent picture. I'm gonna copy this picture from Reddit. Okay, copy image address. Okay. Gonna make a browser source. Boop. And the thing about fossil Pokemon is that Pokemon did this really cool thing where they recreated skeletons of like all of the fossil Pokemon. It's an exhibit in Japan and it's bitchin'. It is fantastic. Like, I looked at these pictures and I was so fucking jealous of Japan. And then they announced that it was coming to the States. Which I was thrilled. I literally signed up. It's at the Chicago Field Museum, which is like road trip distance for me. So I was excited. I signed up for the email list immediately, and they announced March 3rd. Tickets go on sale. I'm gonna get an image. No, I need this up because I have. Okay. So like, I was excited. I was ready. I thankfully was working a morning shift that day. Okay, I'm trying to find like the first picture here. I was working a morning shift that day. I'd be home like an hour before tickets dropped, so I would be like one of the first ones in line. I was so hyped. I put this last time. Yes, it's so freaking cool. I was so freaking hyped. Okay, so that was the 50-minute one. Okay, let me make sure there's like no identifying information in this. Okay, cool. Okay, copy link. So, I get home, I get my water, I get my credit cards ready, I get like a list of dates that I'm going to try to aim for because Tech Demon is a very patient man and he's letting me make like this our annual vacation. But, and I opened the page. And the thing about the website the service they used to like handle the ticket line was that it would put you at a random spot when the line started. I got spot 3,939 in line. And here's a screenshot. I took this screenshot at roughly, as you can see, 1 p.m. EST. I'm in EST. Cool. Fantastic. Love my life. I've done this dance before for Hololive Breaking Dimensions, though. I am not breaking. It is evil. I thought at the time that this was like the worst thing ever. Like, I don't know. I was like stressed out because, you know, that is a very long time to wait. But hey, what can you do? The line was moving at like the pace of molasses, but I was like, okay, it's gonna take like 2 hours. You know, they'll clear through the people pretty quickly. Except the site was kind of nice where it gave you a 10-minute window when it was your turn and they would email notify you in case, you know, this went on for longer than you think it would. To not bore you to death with all the details, I waited 8 hours. I went to bed. I had a work at 2 a.m. I didn't get to go to bed until like 9:30. It was an 8-hour wait, and 8 hours. Yes! I drew all my thumbnails for the next 7 streams, and I watched a bunch of movies and did a bunch of chores. It was a very productive city downy day, but, I thought that I was really far behind in line. I don't know. In my brain, I was like, wow, you know, it's like a little museum. It's like a museum in Chicago. You know, probably not a lot of people are gonna go for this. You know, I'm probably just like the last guy in line, right? No. I got curious and made SHOJI go to the back and like open up the ticket thing. He's not going with me, but I just wanted to see what the last, like, how many were in line total. He was like number 40,000 something. 40,000. And then I realized that my 3939 was actually fantastic. The 8 hours for me was like a lot longer for everybody else. The line is clear now. You can go buy tickets, and there's still spots. Like, they just really were not ready for the amount of people going to try to get their, like, preferred spot. I got mine. I got mine on the week that me and Tech Demon both were, like, perfect for it, and I'm ecstatic, okay? I get to go see the Fossil Museum. I think I mentioned before that I sewed my own Archon plushie, because Here, let me take a picture. Because, when I sewed him, there were... Let me get the pictures of my medication out of there. That's probably a good idea. Here. Picture. There was no good Archon plushie at the time, and I really wanted an Archon plushie, so I made my own. I am taking him with me, and we are going to take cool pictures together, and it's going to be fantastic. My math showed you to work for like 3 days. Honestly, I was trying to decide at what point, like, I was gonna go to bed, and I was considering just, you know, giving up, but then when Shoji told me that number, I was like, okay, there's a strong chance they're going to sell out if I go to bed. I'm staying up. I was miserable today. I took like a 3-hour nap before this. That's why I'm like functional right now. Poor Shoji reduced to clipboard again. I'm sorry, Shoji. I'm sorry, Shoji. Okay, so here. This is my Archon. I made him myself. He is made of felt, and I am so excited to take him to show him all the skeletons. This is Baby. His actual name is Rico. I forget where I got the name Rico from, but this is Rico. Sewing is so much fun. Get back into it. I like sewing with felt because it's like 25 to 50 cents a square, and if I mess up, I'm not like breaking my bank. It's also pretty easy to like sculpt because it's like a bit of a more sturdy fabric. I heavily prefer sewing with felt. It is the easiest thing for me. Okay, poor Professor Oak has been sitting here for 37 minutes and I still have not actually played this game. Let's like start the Pokemon Legend. Our Pokemon Legend is unfolding with E. coli and sewing, and I'm gonna make the text. Okay, let me. For this specifically, I am going to move this, I think. I am gonna make this a bit more visible for everyone. Because I'm realizing that like all of my alerts are kind of going over it. And I think you guys would like to see the game. I think that's a bit better. I don't know, I could be wrong. If you want to see, like, full screen, let me know if I am the one who is wrong, but I think this is a bit easier for everybody to see. I didn't think about how visible this is going to be. Yeah, because that kind of hides the Pokemon. I could move the chat, but that also, I don't really have a good place to move the chat. I'm contemplating my life right now. I didn't think some of this through. Okay, let me... Okay, text fast. Okay, what frame were you growing up? That's also a very important question. There you go, it's the full line. So we can break eating a meat. My brain is really bad at keeping on a topic. Frame 7. I was a frame 7 kid, like, growing up, but no, I was like 7 or 8. Because frame 8 is also pretty bitchin'. I think today I'm like a frame 6 because I am yellow and it matches me, so we're gonna go with that. Let me also save. Okay, yeah, I think I want to make this smaller because I think that right now it's a little hard to see some of what's happening. So we'll make this a bit smaller. And then what I can do here, pop on the color correction so it's not as aggressively obvious. We're making this work as we go, okay? What's up, Cricket Gamer? Oh my god, yes! Pokemon Day! I would die for Pombon. I would die for that dog. I don't have a Switch 2 yet. I am broke, but I will be getting one before the game. I will be playing it. I have to play it. All girls dream of traveling. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Guys, let's watch some TV. will grab the potion when I get my baby. A girl with her hairy pigtails is walking up a brick road. Oh my god! Wizard of Oz. She'll grab the potion in a bit. I played FIRERED before. It was one of my first Pokemon games to, you know, age myself, but... She said next door, so we're gonna go. I haven't played this in ages. I love that you can just skip getting the town map. Where are Shojis at the lab? Like, you could just sort of skip owning the town map. First game was yellow. Okay, to be fair, my siblings had Crystal when I was growing up, and, like, I technically played Crystal. But I am... Big Gramps ain't around. Yeah. Big Red, Stand By Me. I would not get Stand By Me, actually. I don't think I've ever seen it. So I am happy that I got the reference that I understand. The authority on Pokemon. Yo! I don't think I could do a Nuzlocke because this game is already confusing if you don't remember it. It's the exploring part. Okay, these are just a couple of states. Red back in 99. Oh. Have I said how old I am? I don't remember, but like... I couldn't read when we had Crystal. I could barely read when my brother had Ruby and I used his Master Ball to catch a Gulpin and he was pissed. And then I could read by the time I was given Emerald. I was just really bad at playing Pokemon when I was given Emerald. It's unsafe! Wild Pokemon live in the tall grass! Feed your own Pokemon for your protection. So younger than me. Probably. I'm not, like, complete Zoomer, but I am definitely at, like... I don't know. I don't think I'm, like, ancient by, like, internet standards yet, though. Do I just try to get a shinies and we keep yapping? I think we'll be here for, like, 1,000 years if you do that, though. So you're, like, hiding it about to play the tall grass. I want to get rabies. I think getting bit by a Rattata is perfect for that. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. I love how I named him Shoji, but this is the most opposite person to Shoji I've ever seen in my life. Shoji is, like, aggressively patient with everything. Like, that's how we balance each other out, because I am incredibly impatient and, like, 1,000% energy, and Shoji is, like, the calm one. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Amy. There are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I only have these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Shoji. You can have one too. I love how you just get aggressively favored by Professor Oak for, like, no reason. I want to try something, by the way. Okay, first we're gonna save. I heard that if you fat finger it, like, soft resets automatically. No to Squirtle. No to Bulbasaur. Okay, so, like, let me try it. It does work! Yeah, if you fat finger, like, ABXY, it, like, soft resets the game. Previously on your quest. You know, we're gonna try to go for a shiny for a little bit. This is full odds, though, so I doubt we're gonna get one. Charmander. Squirtle. Bulbasaur. We're gonna try, like, 2 more times. Let me reset, damn it. I've seen, like, some Twitter memes of people playing this, some for the first time, and they're just not ready for old Pokemon and its ability to be coated by spaghetti and not give a fuck. Kind of here. Squirtle. I don't know, what starter did you guys pick growing up? I was a Bulbasaur kid. I always picked Bulbasaur. With arbitrary code execution. Okay, to be fair, with, like, Red in, like, the original games, they were, like, held together by a budget of, like, $5. FIRERED at that point, though, they had, like, a budget. They had, like, some money. Squirtle. Squirtle is very cute. I'll give you... I don't think I've ever actually used Squirtle before. Like, never, not once in my life have I ever actually used a Squirtle. I didn't mean to hit B. I didn't mean to hit B. Anyways, I've used Bulbasaur a lot, and I've used Charmander a couple times, but I've never actually used Squirtle. How do people, like, shiny reset for these and not lose their fucking minds? Can somebody explain to me? I am genuinely curious. How do you not absolutely lose your mind? Okay, my quest is cool and all, but I want to see if I have a yellow Charmander. Oopsies, I didn't. Go away, Charmander. I don't know, chat to talk to in order to keep sanity. I don't like watch movies. I don't know. It depends on if you're a streamer or if you're just, you know, playing it for the love of the game. I'm just trying to somebody. I thought you could see the shiny sprites in this one. Am I crazy? Am I psychotic? Have I just been looking at this for funsies this whole time? I don't know. Let's see if this Charmander is yellow. Yes, let me look at this Charmander. Charmander, what do you got going for you? We're gonna name you... What are we naming our Charmander? I didn't think this far ahead. The card should work in this. I know they made some changes to the ROM, like somebody data mined and found that. I'm gonna call this Eggnog. I don't know why, but the word Eggnog came to mind, so his name is Eggnog. I'm not actually going to try to reset for a shiny because I value my life's, like, my time on this earth. Alright, he got his Squirtle. There you go, Shoji. You can have Squirtle like you wanted. Now we're lore accurate. Let's look at Eggnog. Hi, Eggnog. Look at the baby. It has to be in order of least to most cute name. Bless. We love Eggnog. He is a rash little Charmander. Go into somebody's CSRs. Interesting. Never actually played person and not picked Squirtle. You should pick Bulbasaur, because Bulbasaur is OP as fuck, especially with the status moves. I love Bulbasaur. It's great for catching things. My Pokemon looks a lot tougher than yours. Oh, fuck yourself, Shoji. In-game Shoji, not actual Shoji. Alright. Wait, Amy, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Come at me, bitch. Fine. Listen, you started it. You if it's a shiny Squirtle, I'd be pissed. Come on, Eggnog. We're better than water. Water burned my tummy when I had the bacterial infection. Does that count as disease? I don't know if E. coli counts as disease. Lore inaccurate Shoji. He was actually me to fight. I'm very, like, similar to Gary in personality. I don't know what that says about me. Look how cute Eggnog is, though. Look at the little baby. I just want to pick him up by his, like, shake hands with him. Like, look at the little nub arms. I want to shake hands. Like, you know when you shake hands with a cat? I'm getting, like, cuteness aggression. Okay, so we should beat up... We should wreck this. Yeah! Yeah! Fuck, Shoji! We are winning! Thank you, Eggnog. I don't know where that name came from, but we're winning. We are thriving. Look at my baby. What? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon. The dog tried to argue with me. Oh. Mentioned it. I still want to pet your dog. I don't care if you said that it could bite me. I want to pet it still. Yay! We are aggressively favored by Grandpa. That's not our Grandpa. Maybe we're like cousins or something. I like to think we're cousins, and that's why he's so aggressively choosing me over his own grandson. Because it is fucked up how he talks to be like, you stop and think about it. Smell you later! Hi. Raise your young Pokemon by making it battle. It has to battle for it to grow. Smell you later! Tech Demon says it's creepy when I sniff him. I think Tech Demon is wrong. Alright. I always have strong anxiety going through the first route. I think he gives me a potion. Yes, he does. Stop sniffing people. He smells good, okay? Is it wrong? How is it wrong? Okay, have you guys read the official English translation for the Pokemon manga? Because it is actually incredible. I love it. Like, genuinely, so fun. I love her. Like, the dudes are whatever, but like, green... I want to say green was the draw. No, it was Leaf. It was Leaf, I think. Yeah, it was Leaf. But like, she is such a chaotic personality. It is fucking hilarious. It's been forever since I've actually read it. I just remember she was like, pure sass and fun. I loved whenever she was in a scene. Alright, what do we got? Who am I beating up? Rattata. Hello. I'm gonna be real with you. Half my favorite Pokemon are Leaf Green exclusives. I picked Fire Red because I am red. So, I'm gonna use the Pokemon that I have not used before, probably. I don't know, because a lot of the first 151 are like, I do not remember using them. These are my games. I have not read the manga in forever, and because they're all basically the same character, like, it just gets... My brain cells just remember their existence. Okay. After 52 minutes, we have made it to Viridian City. That's not long at all, you know? It was basically, it was like a milk run. We're fine, you know? Professor Oak only had to listen to me talk about E. coli for like 30 minutes, but we finally made it to Viridian. You know how like people do speed runs? I think I just do slow runs. Like you've seen my ZA. I still haven't beaten ZA. And I've played that game for like 40, 50 hours now. Like I am a slow run. I have not read the Diamond Pearl ones. I've read like most of the like original, but I don't think I've actually read beyond that. I want to. Once I finish getting caught up on the manga series I'm currently reading, I might actually start like digging in and getting like the omnibuses for that. I've been growing my physical manga collection, and it has made me happy. I'm terrified of finding a fucking shiny in these routes because I have no Pokeballs. And these games are unforgiving. You don't understand. Like, these games do not give a shit. You will find a shiny, and all you can do is stare at it. That is my biggest fear. I refuse to engage in unnecessary battles before I have Pokeballs in my pocket. Why did I use Growl? Alright, Rattata. Alright, Rattata. No, I need to beat it up. I need the levels. Oh, I have Ember now. Die. Can you save state these versions? You can save, and if you fat finger, it like soft resets it, but I don't think you can like actively save state. This is like pretending you have the cartridge in your Switch, basically. I do know that when you beat the Pokemon League, you actually get like the event items. More attached to me. Must be talented as a trainer. See, we're cool. We're thriving. We're living. Rants! I almost forgot. What'd you call me for? Ah! Oh, right. I have a request for you, too. On the desk is the blah, blah, blah. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on the Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Amy and Shoji, take these with you. Thank you. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them, and I can't read words. Pokeballs! Okay, now we're safe. Time before smartphones. I think my first smartphone was like an iPhone, and I think I was in high school. Woo! Alright, he's explaining to me how to catch things. I know how to catch. I've been catching things since I was like 4, okay? I'm ready for this. Get moving, you two. It's a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Amy, I hate to Why am I reading him the grandpa voice? Maybe I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know. I'll borrow a 10 map for my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Amy. Bother coming around to my place after this. I love that you can just sort of skip the town. If you believe him, you can just skip it. You can just completely skip the town map. And I think it's hilarious. And then Mom's gonna give us the shoes so I can stop walking at the pace of a snail. And then we'll be set. Hi. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Jeez, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Ruby and Sapphire, the best. I really do want to, like, crack back into those. They're sick. Ooh. Thank you, lady. Town map is useful. Okay. Bye, town. When do I get the running shoes again in this? I actually forget when I get the running shoes. Hey, Mom, can I have some shoes that make me go fast? Okay, she's healing me. I want to go! I want to go Zoom. Please, Mother, let me go fast. I remember in, like, Gold and Silver, there was the guy who, like, just handed you the shoes. I do not remember where the running shoes are in this game. It has been too long. How old was I when this game came out? Just too tired of it literally hard. That's the problem, is I'm used to doing that. Get them after you keep rock. Jesus Christ. Okay, good to know. FIRERED release date. Okay, yeah, I was like 4. Okay. Okay, Ember! I'm gonna kill this Pidgey. Or should we own the Pidgey? I'm gonna be real with you. I was always a Spearow kid. I don't like Spearow that much. Have you guys seen Moemon's Spearow? Because, like, it's fantastic. Should we catch the Pidgey? Okay, we should have a Pokemon. We should have something. Let us catch the Pidgey. We will own the Pidgey. Please get in the ball. Thank you. Thank you, Pidgey. Beautiful. Okay, we have a Pokemon. I'm gonna call her Biscuit. Pidgey, because I like Pidgeotto. I just remember Pidgeotto from the Pokemon anime more than anything else. I don't think I've ever actually, like, carried a Pidgeot all the way to the Elite Four. Biscuit. Does it feel as good? The Moemon! I'm so used to Moemon. I adore Moemon. Okay, so now we have Eggnog and Biscuit. We're making a holiday platter, apparently. What else? I don't want a Rattata. I don't care for Raticate. That is just another Pidgey. I don't care about that. I will murder it. Because now I have something that's like lower levels, so I can kill things with Eggnog. I do need Eggnog to learn Metal Claw, because otherwise Brock is going to slaughter us, but them's the breaks. Okay, we have made it to Viridian. Let us heal really fast, and then we can start training up Biscuit. we need to trade Biscuit, or she's gonna crumble. Should be crumbs. You know what I really want to use? I want a fucking Porygon. We are going to Game Corner. We are going to Game Corner. Because I want a goddamn Porygon. And don't get me wrong, people talk about the Nugget Bridge or whatever, and you can just keep doing that to farm nuggets, but also, like, consider. Actually, the route to the left is like better Pokemon. But, like, consider. Go this way. Woo! I know you also get the optional trainer fight. And I do think it's going to be pretty useful. I did draw Nurse covered the blood of our enemies. I forgot to grab the potion. Ingy Monkey. Speckle! Yeah! I've never used a Mankey. Should I? I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I'm so sorry. I ate, like, food before. I had, like, a whole Subway footlong before this, and I like burping. But... I never used a Mankey. Never used one. I mean, I do know that much. I've played every Pokemon game. FIRERED is just the one I played, like, the least. We're gonna call you... I'm kinda going with the holiday platter theme now. What can I call him? What can I call him? Oh my god, the answer is right in front of me. I'm so fucking stupid. Guys, this is Punch. Beautiful. If you're eggnog and you're Punch, that's a party. We have a whole drink selection going on here. Oh, Biscuit's like half dead. Oh my god. Okay, Eggnog, I need you to carry. Eggnog! Your leer does nothing to me. As a kid, I really just did not care about status moves. I think every kid was like, or at least most kids were like, they were like, status moves didn't matter. It was all about like actually hitting. Like now as a grown-up, I understand the status moves are really important, but... There we go. And Eggnog got stomach. Like, look at that. Thriving. I need to heal. This is actually like, let's just go Punch first. Go Punch first. Save up. No, because Punch is also injured as shit. Okay, I know we need to go heal. We need to heal. Because I'm trying to give them like all the experience points. I need to heal. I'm so used to playing this on 2 times speed. I have forgotten how slow it feels to like walk at like a human pace. Oh, that reminds me, actually. That reminds me. I almost forgot. Okay, sound is set to stereo automatically. Somebody said like theirs was set to mono, and I was like, I don't think mine is set to mono, but... Again, like, I've seen a lot of the Twitter memes of people playing this for the first time and going, here's my hack. And by hacks, I just mean, like, they're strats, but... I forgot the fucking potion again. God damn it. I'm saving that potion for when I'm, like, stuck in the trenches. Like, the Pokemon Center is right here right now. When we get, like, Mount Moon, I need those potions. Like, I'm saving for Mount Moon and Viridian. I've done this dance before. I know better than to use it just so I don't have to walk back to town. That's a high-level Rattata. That's like the top... Okay, that Rattata is about to kill Biscuit. Okay, Punch! This is gonna take for fucking ever, isn't it? We're gonna have to go fight. Again, I do want to fight, Shoji, but, like, cause I can't talk words more. There's like the optional fight, and we are going to do it. Top 1% rat. I will use... I think like the top 1% would... Like the top 0.5% would be like a shiny rat. If I do find a shiny Rattata, I will use it. Otherwise, I do not care for Raticate. I have never really cared for Raticate. I'll be real with you. Made like no progress. I made like no progress. I was talking about E. coli for too long. Alright, heals. Is my counter counting? I forgot to actually check. Is the counter counting properly? The top percentage. It is the top percentage of Rattata. Alright. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I can't get to him yet because I can't cut things or swim. Or at least I can't cut large things and swim. I can scratch things. It just isn't like, it's not gonna help me with the tree. Okay. We are going. Rattata. Was it just Mankey, Rattata, and Pidgey on the... I could have sworn there was like a rare thing. Was it just Mankey? Was Mankey like the draw of this route? I cannot remember. You know what I've never used? I've never used Jigglypuff. I could use Jigglypuff. Oh dear God. Okay, why are these Rattatas like slaughtering Biscuit? What the fuck? Like, poor Biscuit is getting bullied. I wanted to use a Pidgey and now I'm kind of unsure because she's just getting murdered by everything. I think it might just be the tail whips. I have not actually been paying that much attention to the fight. Ow. Ah. Why is everything killing my babies? It's because they're using tail whip, but still. Okay, Biscuit's level 4. We've made progress. Oh, fuck, that's right. I forgot about stab. I actually forgot about stab. I have been coddled by the newer Pokemon games. I've forgotten my roots. I have forgotten what it's like to train things that speed up, or in the modern games, everything getting experience points when you kill something. I have forgotten what molded me. This is necessary to remember who I am. Remember who I am. My Mufasa, like, in the stars moment right now. Looking at the corpse of my Pidgey, like, remember who you are. Yoink. You've forgotten the face of your father. Oh god. Me and my dad are gonna go see a baseball game soon, and I'm excited about that. I love baseball. Have I talked about how fun baseball is? I love baseball. Yeah, no, like, Fire Red Leaf Green base game is a fucking blur to me, because I've either played ROM hacks based off of it, so I've, like, I have not played base Fire Red since I was a kid. Never seen a match. I understand people who think sports are boring because they've never been to an in-person sports game. I understand. I was like that. But then I went to, like, an in-person baseball game, and I realized they're fun as hell. Like, the energy is fantastic. Being in the crowd and, like, just cheering with everyone is so much fun. I love going to baseball games. I could never play baseball. I have the vision of a blind person, but, like... I think I am considered legally blind at this point, but... I like sit and watch in person. It's fun! And then when you have your favorite team, it's fun to cheer for your favorite team. I fully recommend, if you want to get into sports, like, even if just, like, to understand, go to one in-person game of, like, your local, everybody's favorite team, and then you will understand. Not American, never seen anything of it except that old achievement. Baseball is a fun one. Baseball is a really fun one. And the games, especially, like, mid-season, before, like, everything gets heated up, are, like, really not that bad in ticket price to go to. I've never watched Achievement Hunter. I can't say much. I am not the sleeper agent for that one. The hand egg. Okay. Can I find both Nidorants in this, or is it only... I forget if they're, like, version exclusive. Cannot remember. So much of this game is just me going off a hazy memory of when I was, like, 5. And 5-year-old Himi was not exactly adept at this game. When I get the item finder, though, I'm gonna be a fucking menace, let me tell you. Spearow! The baby! I love Spearow. Spearow is so cool. Please don't kill it. Okay. Ah! Ah! Punch! This isn't a Nuzlocke! I just want the I just don't want Punch to die! I cannot Nuzlocke this, okay? There's already enough going on playing this. Okay, tackle. This kid, I swear to God, if you kill the Spearow, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Please don't kill it. Please don't kill it. Okay. I like Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen is cool. I swear I'm not Nidoran sexist. I just like Nidoqueen. We should use Nidoran Boy just to mix it up a bit. Nidorina has such a great energy. I love Nidorina. MLB. I've never played a sports video game. Never. If that was Biscuit, this can be Scone. Love the Nido lines. I don't remember what the fuck my team was in this when I was a kid. Like, I have absolutely no memory. I don't know if I actually ever beat this as a kid. I don't actually think about it. I don't know if I ever actually beat this as a kid. I just remember loving Sandshrew. I would make my mom draw Vulpix for me like 24/7. Like, I love Vulpix. I was obsessed with Vulpix. So naturally, I picked the game where I don't have a Vulpix. Nicotine. It was just that the puzzles, man, they were just that rough. Just that they were just that much of a pain. I can't catch too much stuff because my XP spread will be atrocious, but like, I want to own them. Neat arena. Whitney has like a neat arena. Doesn't surprise me because she is like the female Pokemon trainer. Fun fact, as a kid, that's actually how I beat Whitney. It's really hard to pull the attract strat when your Pokemon are all female. I was a very sexist kid. I only liked using female Pokemon. There was an item up here, I think. I could have sworn there was an item up here. Am I insane? Apparently. Female. I don't know why. I think I just liked the female sign more, but I only like using girl Pokemon. I would actively relook for even rare Pokemon if they were male because I didn't want the male. Hey, Himi! You're for the Pokemon? Forget it. You don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Listen, we were girl power growing up, okay? Alright, what the fuck does Shoji have here? I may be boned. I don't want to swap out because this is going to make it worse. Let's get a Leer off. Okay, we might... If he uses Peck, we're fucked, but like... Damn it. Oh, you son of a bitch. Can I get a Leer in? Sick. If Punch could get enough Leers in, like, one more Leer and I'll... Okay, we're just playing stats. Punch, please. Punch, I'm begging you. Is this really how we're gonna play this? Are you serious? Is this really how we're gonna play this? Shoji, you dick. I don't know why. I saw that coming. I saw that coming like a mile away. Okay, Biscuit! Go, my baby girl! Okay, now it's actually going to attack. Oh my dear Jesus. We may have a problem. We may have a mild problem. That's gonna kill Stone. I needed a clean switch, okay? I needed a clean switch. Don't judge me. Biscuit is our highest level besides Eggnog, okay? Biscuit needs the experience points, so don't judge me. Stop judging me. Ember! Why is this Pidgey so fucking... We're not gonna win this fight. Just so we're all on the same page, we're not winning this fight. We're gonna get the Pidgey experience. Oh. You dick. Come on, please. Yeah, okay. I wanted some XP, okay? Woo! No, Biscuit! Yeah, we're gonna lose the Squirtle. Just so we're, you know, on the same page here. The Squirtle is going to fucking annihilate us. Oh. Wait, I have Potion! I have 2 Potion! We may be okay. Give me like one more growl. We can do this, guys. Okay. Die. Okay, that does nothing. How bad's Ember doing? Worse. Can Ember burn? I forget. Let me check. Can Ember burn? Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, but... Okay, Ember is the better play by a mile. They're doing the same amount of damage, it's just Ember can burn him. And that's gonna make life easier, so we're gonna keep using Ember. Yeah! Okay, Eggnog, I need you to actually hit. That would be fucking fantastic if you could actually hit with your Embers. Thank you. Thank you, Speedy. I'm trying to go for the burn. I'm just hoping it lets me get the burn. I need to heal again after this. I don't like a crit. I don't like the crit chance. No! Fuck! Okay, I was going for the burn and it did not happen. Okay, now we have Biscuit in the hope of stab. We're just kind of riding off of like the... How much is that gonna do? Okay, like nothing. Oh, fuck. Biscuit still is kind of fucked too. I forgot. Okay, at this point, I'm just pure stubborn is what's keeping me going with this. Can I get a... Yes! No, I'm stubborn. We're doing this first try. We're doing this shit first try. Okay, we got one more sand attack off. And 2 growls. The Squirtle took out Eggnog. I want vengeance. I should have got the potion for PC. Okay, how much is my... Like, nothing. Okay, damn it. Okay, we're gonna heal and try again. Mother bitch. Am I great or what? Go fuck yourself, Shoji. Good thing I have, like, no money. Please tell me we didn't go all the way back to Mom. I healed in the... Okay, good. I healed in the Verdian Pokemon Center. Get wrecked. I did get wrecked. I got so wrecked. I was not ready. We need to train a bit more before we try that again. Alright, she's giving me my lecture. Getting the lecture. I'm getting the potion from the PC now. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson, guys. There we go. I learned. Gotta save as like often as fucking possible this. How much money do I have anyways? It's me. It's me. Okay, let me buy some more Pokeballs and like a few potions. Let's buy things. Because I also need to make sure my Pokedex is doing good, so like we'll catch a Rattata just for the posterity. Give me 10. Thank you. Is this before the premiere ball? I'm gonna do 2 of these. There we go. Fix that. I could do 1. I think the antidotes are more important than a paralyzed heal. I'm gonna be real with you. Paralysis is annoying, but like getting poisoned is even more annoying. We're about to go into Viridian Forest, so like I'd rather be stocked up for the poison. That's gonna be a bitch. Biden. Okay. Let's grind up a bit more. I'll put a Rattata for the box, and then once I get Eggnog to 10, once I get everybody to 10, I think I'll feel more comfortable. Let's get some training done. Let's get some good old-fashioned grinding in. That is a high-level Spearow. That's almost the punch there. Jesus Christ. My Spearow is not that high level yet, but we're gonna get there. Okay, Biscuit! Punch is very weak right now. Okay, not Biscuit. I want Eggnog. My controller just like lost its mind for a second. Okay. This is a more fair battle now. Sometimes I think about catching the slightly higher level Pokemon. Then I remember in the Sinnoh anime when Paul like caught 3 Starly and only kept the strongest. And I remember I felt like a monstrous moment, and now I feel like a monster if I do that. So I will sit here and just train up my weak babies until they are strong enough to survive. Like, I refuse to be Paul. He was a fucking jerk. Okay, Mankey, level 2 Mankey. Punch will get slaughtered by it. Scone might be able to take him slaughter. Again, I want everybody to like level 10. I'm probably not gonna use 2 bird Pokemon, but like, I'd rather just have the option. I'm probably gonna go with Stone over Biscuit. If I'm being totally real. I just like Stone better. Again, Fearow is bitchin'. I love Fearow. Fearow deserves a Mega. Here we go. I mean, it makes sense because like he's talking like I have no badges, so that like lore-wise, it makes sense. Goatusing is not gonna get slaughtered by that. I'm gonna catch it. All right, there we go, Eggnog. I'm gonna crack my neck. We are not gonna get caught unaware. I have Pokeballs for days. Damn it. It's a level 3 Rattata, okay? Let a girl dream. It was worth a shot. I'm scared to hit it though, because it's gonna fucking die. Like, look at the level on that thing. Eggnog will slaughter it. I'm gonna name him Cheese. Because it's a Rattata. Cheese. This is also the days before level caps. Actually, yeah, no, this is like before level caps, I'm pretty sure. So like, we can just level to solve things, which I prefer. I like grinding in Pokemon. That's my controversial opinion. I just like to zone out and just level things up. I think it's satisfying. I understand people who, like, for Nuzlocke, like, why don't you just use rare candies and speed up your process? I like the grind. I like to feel like I'm, you know, training alongside my Pokemon. We're here to battle together and grow together. Grind, grind. We are here. It's bonding, okay? This is, it's like when you take your dog for a walk, okay? We're just taking our dog for a walk. You can't just feed your dog protein supplements and hope for the best. Okay, Ember. I mean, I have seen the Pokemon, like, Sinnoh anime. Here we go. Alright. I loved the Sinnoh anime. Like, Paul was such a raging, like, he was like an actual villain. And that's what I liked about it. Like, don't get me wrong, Gary was kind of an asshole, but he just kind of, like, was like childhood level, like, schoolboy asshole. Like, but like, Paul was just a douche. And I loved that because every time I saw him, I wanted to punch him. And it was fun. There we go. Also, sometimes the original Pokemon anime went really hard, and I forgot that. Like, remember when Charmander, like, they just sort of said it's gonna die if its tail goes out? Like, I don't know, some kid shows today would never be able to get away with that. The Pokemon was like, yeah, no, this thing's gonna fucking die. Did anybody else cry at Bye Bye Butterfree? Good times. Oh my god, no. Worse than Bye Bye Butterfree, when Jessie and James released their Pokemon, that broke my fucking... I will cry my eyes out if you show me that clip. It breaks my goddamn heart. Like, actual, like, full-blown sobbing. There we go. I also remember the stress of when Ash traded his Pokemon in back. In the SSN. Early Pokemon was hardcore. Some of the later ones still did, don't get me wrong, but like, early Pokemon, man, sometimes they just went for it. If we could learn a fighting type attack punch, that would be fucking awesome. I'm just kind of relying on Eggnog to do the job right now. I can't be bothered to go back to the Pokemon Center right now. We are going to level up. We're going to be strong. And we're just going to keep scanning Ember on things. There we go. Yes! Okay, can we talk about... Torkoal is an amazing Pokemon. Do you guys, like, watch... Did you... I can't talk words anymore. I'm bad at words. You guys watch Destiny Deoxys? I loved Torkoal in that. Torkoal was so wholesome. It was just trying his best to listen. I loved Destiny Deoxys. I think it's genuinely one of my favorite Pokemon movies. If not just for the world building alone. I loved Destiny Deoxys. I have to stretch. Big stretch. One more big stretch for the road. I think 9:30 has to be my stopping point, if not a bit sooner, just because I have work tomorrow. Which was that. That was when they were in, like, the super futuristic city with, like, moving sidewalks and shit. And it was just so fucking cool. And the music, when they were, like, hiding from shit, like, actually was... I want to watch that. I might watch that tomorrow. Get home from work and just watch some Destiny Deoxys. Before I go to bed, I will. But I drew all the thumbnails, and I just have to actually put them on the thumbnail, like, backgrounds, and I'll, like, set up some stream rooms. You should watch it. It's so good. And there's actually, like, a kid who has a lifelong, like, fear of Punch dying. Fear of Pokemon due to, like, a traumatic event. And it's so interesting. Like, I love Destiny Deoxys. Yes! LaRousse is such a cool fucking city. I would love to visit LaRousse. I could not live in it because, I don't know, I kind of like living in not city. Cities are crowded. Biscuit's level 7! Our Pokemon are slowly becoming not weak-ass scrubs. I'm gonna heal really fast because Punch is kind of important. Everything else on my team is gonna get, like, murdered to Brock until we learn Metal Claw, so, like... Yeah. Wait, oh, what? What did I have completely forgotten what I said in the past 5 minutes. I have a, like, stream flip buffer thing. I need it for me. I forget what I say. Get some good sleep, SHOJI! Get some rest. You need rest. You've had a hell of a day. Fucking... I'm excited to go to bed tonight. Classic. I wish I had... Listen, at work, I carry around, like, a reporter notepad 24/7 because some people tell me, hey, Hebe, can you edit this, and, like, do these specific tasks, talk to this person? And I will fucking forget immediately. Like, I will sit there. It's like I'm interviewing people. My job is not to interview people. I just will forget what task you have assigned me if I don't have it written down. Oh, hey, we actually survived that. Decided to bed. I can relate. Listen, after being in line for 8 hours yesterday, going to bed at, like, 10 when I had to be up at 2, yes, okay, we learned a fighting type move. Jesus Christ. I fully appreciate sleep right now. Like, sleep is my bestie. I missed sleep. We'll never take it for granted again. Punch! Okay. Look at that! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Very Betty mood. Need a new job. See, but I love my job. This is what I studied. Like, I literally studied because I wanted to get a job like this, and I fucking love what I do. I get to work on studios, like, sets every day. I get to edit things. I get to just do so much stuff, and I've learned so much. And I genuinely adore it. The hours are kind of pain, especially right now because somebody is out on leave, but, like, even with the crazy schedule, I do fucking adore everything I do in that job. Where could I study to be an insomniac? Just work in a field that's 24/7. It's great. I get up at stupid o'clock in the morning. Here, Rolls. Oh. Oh, did you... On the, no, you just reminded me. Did you guys see Evangelion getting with the fucking, like, the writer of Nier Automata? Like, that should still do okay. No! Okay, Punch is about to die again. Or Punch. Evangelion is getting a sequel written by the writer of Nier. It's going to be emotionally devastating. I can feel it in my heart, and I'm very excited. I need to rewatch Evangelion. Ain't no way. I have a real-life friend who is, like, completely and utterly obsessed with Evangelion. Like, has written a literal novel about it. Just adores the fuck out of it. It is, like, a core tenet of his personality. And I got to break the news to him. It was, like, his fucking Super Bowl. It was so fun. Does Biscuit know Peck yet? Biscuit, what the fuck? Can we please learn Peck? That would be dope. I'm shocked we don't actually have that yet. Oh, that's too familiar. I don't like that. I do not like that. I watched Dragon Ball on VHS growing up. I remember bits and pieces. I remember having a crush on Krillin as a kid. That's about all I remember. Here we go. Okay. Biscuit, I am begging you, please learn Peck at level 8. If Biscuit does not learn Peck at level 8, I'm going to crash out. Biscuit, please. Please? Motherfucker! You're a bird! I kind of want to play near, but I would be looking at the wrong things. I think everybody looks at the wrong things. I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack comes on sometimes, and I'm like, just have YouTube on, like, play whatever, like, shuffle. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my god. I kind of want to just finish out Moemon. Like, I'm very tempted to do, like, finish out Black 2 just to finish out the story. It wouldn't be a Nuzlocke anymore at that point. We would just use the Pokemon we have, I think, but... I'm very tempted to, because it was very fun. I did like playing Moemon a lot. The designs were fantastic. Biscuit, you can do it. I believe in you. I'm surprised I got as far as I did. Okay, Gust. I will take Gust. I will fucking take it. I just need some kind of a flying move. It's a bird! You'd think it would know how to peck something. You'd think it would know how to use its beak. Why is this... That's like a secret jutsu. Why is this forbidden? Here we go. Please. It's level 2 Rattata. It's not going to be enough. I just wish it was. We're going to have to kill like one more thing. And then we're going to give Eggnog a quick... No, we're gonna give Scone attention because Eggnog is gonna have to, like, carry Scone for a bit, and that'll get Eggnog to level 10. Like I said, I want everybody around level 10. Then I'll feel more secure going into Viridian Forest. You may be thinking, geez, Himi, that's a lot of Pokemon to get to level 10. Okay, there we go. Thank God. We know how to... The Mankeys are no longer gonna be, like, a 10-step process. Right, there we go. That was a good crack. Please put some water. My throat is not used to talking this long. It's been a minute. We are gonna get back into the... We're gonna get back into the flow of things, damn it. That is back with the milk and E. coli. The milk and the E. coli. Dude, that seriously did suck. Never ever get E. coli. It is not fun. It really was like a, oh, this is serious shit when I, like, again, like, 3 missed calls from the hospital in rapid succession really told me that it was probably not a good thing. Okay, there we go. Biscuit is growing. We are thriving. There is my baby. Look at my baby. Baby girl over here. I like training here because Biscuit can just slaughter now. It only took us to level fucking 9, but now Biscuit can slaughter things. Die. See, I like the Mankeys because they give XP. They give, like, the good XP. I'm playing this in a Switch, are you? I am. To be fair, I have a friend who has Leaf Green, and it's easier to trade, like, version exclusives like this, so... Here we go. Same buddy who gave me the Houndour that I took to every cafe in Lumios. It's the power of friendship, guys. This is why you should make friends. This is why you gotta make friends. Look at the events are active. I know for a fact that when you beat the Elite Four, you get the 2 event items, so we can do that when I beat the game. Mystery gift. Okay, Biscuit is now a higher level than Eggnog, which is a problem, but... Again, we're gonna give Scone the beefing now, so... We're thriving. This is like a nice one. I feel like we're just returning to simple. No Nuzlocke with this, just having a good old-fashioned childhood nostalgia. Sometimes you just need a good old-fashioned childhood nostalgia. Where I spent 30 years grinding. I really do. I actually like just battling things. That was the fun part of Pokemon to me, was just getting to just level up my things. Oh! See, this is why Spearow is goated. I love Spearow. Genuinely my favorite of the 2 birds. Spearow looks like something, but like I love Spearow. Do I bring like Sevialliance or something? I think it's like a nice happy medium because also you can't evolve your Pokemon to Johto things until after you beat the Elite Four. Like that's how it was that's how it was. So like they are very serious about you don't get your fucking national dex until we fucking tell you. You are not allowed before that. Hello, Spearow. I'm you, but stronger. I'm you, but better. The problem is that we both have decent defense stats. Oh, you bitch. How dare you? We should still be fine, though. There we go. Victory! Okay, let's heal really fast because Scone is also getting kind of low. Get some heals in. Okay, it was just Biscuit being a weak-ass scrub. Scone does not need any help at all. Does my Rattata have pickup? Or am I thinking about Zigzagoon? What do you have? What do you do? Okay, run away. I'm thinking about Zigzagoon. I'm mixing up my childhood Pokemon, okay? I mixed up Heart Gold and the running shoes already. I'm gonna mix up so much random stuff. I'm just like, if I tell you some insane person nonsense that's not true, assume it comes from a different Pokemon game. Let's save again to be safe. It took us a full hour to start the game. Not a full hour. It took us a full 30 minutes to start the game. A full 30 minutes. I'm into the Superior Gloom evolution. Kind of a bummer. That Crobat, especially the fact that your Golbat will just keep trying to evolve at every level, like that's insane. Okay, back to the grind. Listen, we're gonna beat the fuck out of Shoji after this. We are going to like wreck him. We're gonna be so ready. I was not ready the first time, but we are ready now. My babies have, they've gotten the training. They've gotten the work. Woo! Look at Punch go. Punch is punching shit. Or no, Punch is kicking shit, but... I'll be real with you. I think Johto has some of my favorite Pokemon. Like, I love the Pokemon designs in Johto. Johto and Unova, I do think have, like, the best Pokemon designs. I like Sinnoh's region the best, I think, but, like, Johto had some goated Pokemon designs. Like, have you seen Flappy? Like, in Houndoom? Have you seen Houndoom? I do love Flappy. And Teddiursa is also so cute. And, like, the starters for Johto, oh my god, the starters for Johto are fantastic. And Furret, have you seen Furret? I have a giant Sentret plushie, and it's adorable. I named him Ricky. But I am a Johto stan. I will defend Johto. I understand the level curve for, like, Gold, Silver, Heart Gold, Soul Silver is, like, atrocious. I'm not going to disagree with that. But, like, the Pokemon are amazing. It makes up for the level curve. But again, you're also talking to, you know, Little Miss, I like to grind in Pokemon, so. See, but the most important part is that Bellossom is cute and adorable. Oh, I forgot to finish pack. Jesus, okay. Let us go to Eggnog! Yay! eggnog! Woo! Die. My Charmander is better than you. My Charmander also does need to level up some. I kind of put him in the background for a second to get everybody else to, like, acceptable levels here. The perfect suggestion. I do like that, like... I love that, like, Platinum happened, and that Emerald happened, and that... Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I think, are peak Pokemon. Those two, I genuinely think, are peak Pokemon. I loved Pokealathon. I think it's so much fun. Fantastic minigame. I still have my Pokewalker. I have Julian the Bayleaf in it. And he goes with me places. I need more pants that have, like, belt loops, so I can, like, actually have him on my, like, actual person. Right now, he stays in my bag. But Julian the Bayleaf is there, and I have maxed out how many watts I can have in that. Why am I trying to go heal? Instead of, you know, wasting my precious steps, we can just switch to Scone and do that for a bit. Here's that mythic third game. The third game that always slapped. Can we talk about Black 2, White 2 and how awesome those are? And how I think it tells a lot about me that my favorite thing is still the minigame. Okay, that Spearow is, like, stronger than Scone. Let's just get that back. Like, the minigame where you got to take orders. I wish it wasn't, like, a once-a-day thing, because I just really liked playing that minigame. Like, is there, like, an action replay code just so I could keep playing the the surfer minigame as often as I want? Because that is what I would need. He did that Crystal remake. I do not remember much of Crystal. I remember we had it, and I remember thinking that, like, the cartridge was super pretty. But I do not remember much of Crystal. Alright, Scone is level 5. Solid first Pokemon game. Designs were peak. Johto is peak. Yeah, Crystal was Johto. Crystal was Johto. I had, like, a brain fart for a second, but Crystal was Johto. Aww. And that's where you get your motivation to learn Japanese. I've been getting my, my Japanese learning from Japanese Twitter and Plum, which is an interesting combination. I can get through, like, a old... I have Japanese Ruby, because that was, like, the cheapest of, like a legitimate cartridge I could find. So, like, I can get through a Pokemon game in Japanese and, like, understand what's happening. Why is this Rattata stronger than me? Oh, you bitch. Fuck it up, Scone. It goes for one more. Yeah! It got greedy. It flew too close to the sun. It tail whipped too close to the bird. Birds eat rats. You should have known better. You got 8. I mean, sparrows don't eat mice. I don't think, anyways. I could be wrong. I don't know what sparrows eat. I'm not a bird expert. I cannot comment on, you know, what birds do, but... Die. Ow. Okay, these Rattatas and their stabs need to stop it. Okay, we're fine. If I missed, that would have sucked, but we're fine. There we go. Okay, Scone's doing good. We're gonna swap off to Eggnog really fast, just so I can get Eggnog to 10. You know, because everybody else is getting to 10 first. We're not gonna use Juice. Juice is going in the box. I just haven't got there yet. Okay. Eggnog, it's your turn. Once everybody gets to 10, we're gonna fuck up Gary, and then we'll go into the forest. I just need us in fighting form. I need us, like, ready to go here. The only reason this is taking so long is because I insist on having 4 Pokemon at once. That's just how it be. I want to use Raichu. We are going to find a fucking Pikachu. I love Raichu. Raichu is so friend-shaped. Like, have you seen how, like, chunky that Raichu... Like, you see how chunky Raichu... It's so cute. I fucking love Raichu. Pikachu is fine. But Raichu is, like, peak. Love... I want to give one a hug so bad. I like yellow Pokemon. Alright. And now Eggnog is getting closer. Eggnog is getting where I need him to be. One more. And then we're gonna have to heal again like one more time. One or two more times. Shoji is not gonna know what the fuck is coming to him. Like, he thought he beat me. We're about to beat his ass. Yeah! There we go. Okay, Eggnog's at 10. Let's go heal really fast. You have been here enough that, like, I will give you the pass. If it's somebody who's just coming in out of nowhere and being like, hi, look at my thing, it's one thing, but you are regular. I give you the pass. There we go. Get some heals in. Also gonna go ahead and put the frittata on the PC. There we go. Go ahead and deposit cheese. I'm sorry, cheese. I just don't want to use a frittata. See, but now I feel bad. Okay, now I feel really guilty, actually. We can at least keep him around. Ooh. That is actually sick. Honestly, in a way, I'm kind of glad VTuber models, like, I'm glad that I make the BRIMTONE ones myself. Because otherwise, you know how many times I'd be like, oh my god. They're a pain to make, and, like, I would go through so many designs if it wasn't such a pain to make. I will keep adding random shit to it, though. Yeah, I feel too guilty to leave Cheese by himself in the PC. Cheese is staying with us right now. Cheese is staying with us out of guilt. By itself. Like a fucking monster. Am I gonna use Eradicate out of pure guilt? Oh, why is Eggnog still in the front? I'm stupid. There you go, Eggnog. Have some experience, I guess. Oops. I feel really guilty for using these. I'm a mess. Why am I like this? Okay. What I could probably do is... I'm not gonna train Cheese off of these. I'll probably just throw Cheese in the front during the Shoji fight. Aren't we all a mess? Absolutely good. Okay, sip of water. I saw somebody on Twitter say that they don't actually drink when they get a hydrate redeem, and I can't imagine that. I need the hydration. I do not drink enough water. I am an authentic streamer. When you water me like a plant, I drink the water. Yeah, like... I don't know why you would even admit to that in the first place, but also, like, it's drinking water. Pick up Cyber Sleuth. I have Cyber Sleuth in my Steam library. I just haven't actually gotten around to playing it yet. I'm gonna warn you right now, you're about to have Horse Month, because I have 7 horse games lined up. And I also need to beat ZA. And now FIRERED. It's gonna be like a horse Pokemon and a little bit of Corpse Party month. I'm gonna be real with you. Why even have the redeem? I don't know. I think they're just going off of, like, people like engagement, but if it's not... If it's, like, so impersonal like that, like, why? I don't know. I really think some people don't get into streaming for the right reasons. I am just a massive yapper, and I need to yap at people or I will explode. Like, I will talk for literal hours, as you have seen, if I am left to my own devices. Streaming is fun. And a lot of the people who succeed at streaming are people who are doing it because it's fun. Me and Shoji, I dragged Shoji into this. Shoji was not at all planning on being a VTuber. I was just like, hey, we should be a VTuber band. The original plan was for us to learn new instruments. And then it just kind of became, we play our instruments that we already play, so. I'm still not great at singing, though. That was the thing I'm still learning how to really do. I don't know if you could tell with, like, the Panda Hero cover, but, like, singing is not my strong point. I want to get better at it. We have, like, a couple covers in the pipeline. It's just, we are both aggressively busy, as you have seen, and I keep picking up weird, strange illnesses, which does not help. And as one of these days, I'll do a karaoke, and it's everybody's job to lie to me. Die. That tail whip is never going to do anything for you, brother. Unless Peck misses. But Peck does not miss, usually. Go. Poor Scone is like... Scone's a little bit beat up, but also she's making great progress here, so I'm not exactly, like, running to swap her floors a day. Fun fact about my office, it was originally supposed to get carpet. When we got our house, we replaced a lot of the floors with, like, a new carpet because their the original carpet was kind of shit. But I just really like the hardwood floors in here. Like, they're a beautiful wood, and I wanted it because it was pretty. And frankly, the carpet in the house isn't bad by any means. It's very comfortable, but, like, at the end of the day, a hardwood floor is easier to clean up, and also, the bright colors spark more joy. I'd rather have a room that when I walk into it, it makes me feel happy. That's gonna kill Scott. That killed Scott. I am a fool. We're gonna do cheese into the eggnog because that's gonna just kill Punch. Okay. Cheese might be a little cute. Cheese might be a little bit cute. I might be warming up the cheese. I may be warming up the cheese. Is this my character arc where this is just learning to love Rattata? There we go. See, now I have to heal because I need to finish the lips. Actually, we can do Punch. Punch is pretty close. Cheese to keep him. It's a laminate. Like, this is, I don't think this is real hardwood. I am not an expert, though, so I could be very wrong. I've asked Tech even. I think he might be home now. I don't know. I feel like, I have noise canceling headphones. Like, I can't hear shit. And yes, I just love hardwood floors. I think they're pretty. I love just wood texture. After wood's annoying to clean. Oh. It's easier if something is spilled, okay? Like, if there's a carpet, I only drink water anyways, but, like, on the off chance, like, I've done it before on stream, like, I DoorDash a milkshake or something, and I don't want to ruin a carpet with a milkshake when, you know, it's gonna be annoying, but I can just, like, mop up a hardwood floor. It's just easier, it's easier to make a mess. I am like a toddler, okay? I don't trust myself. Wood is beautiful. Now the carpet in like the living room and stuff is like it's very plush. I like the carpet. I just don't want it in here, even though it absolutely murders the sound quality in my office. Like I sound like I'm coming from a tunnel, and it's mainly because I have like hardwood floor. Oh, soaks the natural wood. Oh, I think I do have laminate floor, so like not as big of a problem for me. I am safe there. I know that the stuff we have in our kitchen is like fake wood. It's like stone, but looks like wood, if that makes sense. I forget what the fuck it's supposed to be. I forget the actual what it's like called. But like, that's another one where like, it just make... If anybody has a carpeted kitchen, I think it's a curse to control those. I can't really say that there, but... I still like just like the wood texture. I like the look of wood. I like the look, I like the texture. I just enjoy... Trees are beautiful. Our Pokemon are definitely getting a lot stronger now. Treated hardwood is how my natural wood is. Ugh. Did you guys have a treehouse growing up? I never had a treehouse. I'm terrified of heights. I can't climb a tree. It took me years to be able to do staircases. Like, I am not made for heights. I like the idea of a treehouse, but I'd rather it be, like, a little bit more on the floor. Is Scone even getting enough experience? I have not been paying enough attention. I've just been, like, yapping and not really looking at the battles I'm doing. Tried to build with my friends and I got bored. Understandable, because it's like a whole ass construction project. Like, fully understandable. Die. I don't like that it's using tail whip, but hopefully it tries again and like it doesn't matter. Okay, actually, it's not cool. Okay, it's not bad at all, actually. Perish. Okay. Where are we at with everybody? 2 8s, 2 10s, and a 3. Cheese is cute. I'll give Cheese that. He's cute. Okay, what are our things? Okay. Scone is honestly fucking goated. Like, what are like Scone versus... Scone even has better stats. Okay, like, I think we are gonna use Scone over Biscuit in the long run. Right now I'm using both. Okay, plays, can't sleep, can't lose accuracy. Plays, also can't lose accuracy, and makes running away better. Good team. They're solid. We are going to catch different shit in Viridian. Like I said, we are picking up a Raichu, so help me God. Or Pikachu, that's weird. But like, semantics. I need a Raichu or I'm going to die. For now, though, I am happy with our little, like, ragtag group of babies here. Ishi Akabono. Oops, is that? I am out of the loop. Or at least I'm tired and bad at names. Have the proper participate. Oh. Wait, what tools did you use? Nail gun. Did you just use, like, a hammer and nails and just, like... I mean, I guess that's what I would give a child. I don't know if I could give a child a nail gun and, like, hope it would work out. I think I'd be too scared to, but... On that note, a musical, if you like musicals, go look up The Trail to Oregon. StarKid has all their musicals for free on YouTube. Please go watch that musical. It is funny as hell. And all I'm thinking of, you'll understand why I thought about that if you watch it. Like, there's a very specific scene about handing children things and just letting them figure it out. Like, I love that musical. There's also a song about dysentery. To, you know, circle back to the conversation we had when I scared of Professor Oak for like 30 minutes, but... Get out of here, Mankey. Look at that! We're almost to level 9, finally! Scone is like a... Like, the downside to Scone is harsher XP curve, but that's what you get when you have such a goated Pokemon like Spearow. Spearow is just fantastic. I love Spearow. Absolute baby. There we go. Thriving. One more level and we're done with Scone, and then it's just Punch. Cheese is there. I'm not... I still don't think I'm going to use Cheese, but Cheese can stay with us because I feel guilty just leaving him to rot in the PC. At least we get, like, somebody to go in the PC with him. I can't just leave him by himself. I feel like a fucking monster. Like, I freak myself to put him in the box. Am I just a wimp? Am I just too emotions? Am I too emotional? The guilt is just too strong. Just looking in the eyes of this, like, this little mouse, like, I can't leave you by yourself. Just put you on my shoulder. Like Jelly Bean. Oh, I never kidding. Christmas story. You'll shoot your eye out. Christmas Story is incredible. That is like one where Tech Demon's family puts on loop every Christmas. It's The Godfather, like all 3 movies for Thanksgiving. It's A Christmas Story during Christmas. And if I go in on like any other day of the year, his father is always watching League of Their Own. I don't know why, but that's like his favorite movie. I have not seen Dragnet. Welcome back! We're getting everybody to level 10, and then I'm going to mop the floor with Shoji, because I am vengeful. we got wrecked once, but like, we are going to destroy. Yeah. A League of Their Own is like a good movie, I don't know why that's like the movie. And also the one Adam Sandler one where he teaches prisoners football that I'm like completely blanking on the name of. That one's on sometimes, but it's usually A League of Their Own, The Godfather, or A Christmas Story. The 50s a month surprise by that. It's a cute movie. I do think it's a cute movie. That is the movie. All right, here we go. We're almost done with the grind. We're almost there. Route 22. We're going to end off with fighting Shoji, but first we need to get rid of level 10. Can you PvP in this version? I think you can with local, like wireless, but I do not think it's Wi-Fi. So like I can harass like IRL folk, but I don't think I can do internet battles with this. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I've not heard of that one. What is it about? The Longest Yard. Yes, it's that one. A League of Their Own, The Longest Yard. That is like the 2 year-round rotations. It's just more like 75-25% split. Like Demon's mom will just put on random stuff from like Netflix and stuff, and sometimes there'll be like wild-ass movies on. There was one about like a girl who was raised by robots and then she leaves to go outside and it's like all robots or something, and I don't remember much of it, but it was interesting. I forget how I had to leave before it ended though, and I was so intrigued I like texted her later. I was like, I'm not gonna sleep until you tell me how this movie ended. Like, I need to know. Hello, sir. Or ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Perish. I'll try to remember what it's called. I'll text her and see what it's called. I need to ask her something anyways. Like, I am a whirlwind lately. Okay. We're so close. Scone is almost level 10. Punch is not far behind. And then Cheese is not getting leveled, so we're fine with that. Die. I think we're gonna be good on our level curve for a bit because I'm leveling in this route. So like, I think I am gonna put Cheese in the front and like give some XP with that battle. Die. Just for emotional support. There we go. Because, you know, I like to sit here and grind for 30 minutes. Or at this point, an hour, but... Okay. We just gotta get a couple levels on Punch, and then we're done. I'm saving again to be safe. I'm sorry. I do not have a particle of trust in my body. We are saving every 5 seconds. Alright, what do we got? Frittata. Perfect victim for low kick. Donk. This will have a perfect... Interesting. I think my favorite Christmas movie is Elf. I might be biased, but Elf is hilarious. That was like growing up, it was Elf. It's Elf and Step Brothers with the 2 movies in my household growing up. Die. Save. Especially in older Pokemon games, like saving often is so important, man. Dude, fuck boulder puzzles. I suck at Pokemon boulder puzzles. Like, fuck boulder puzzles. I don't trust the Spearow. I think I am going to just give the Spearows to Eggnog, just so, you know, we're not running back to the Pokemon Center every 5 seconds. Yeah, the downside to using a fighting type on this route specifically. Thank you for using Growl on my special attack. Die. I have not seen 3 Wishes for Cinderella. I do not watch enough movies. Like, I need to watch more movies. Whenever somebody asks me about a specific... I never know, because I don't watch enough. What is Three Wishes for Cinder... What is that one about? Give me the lore. Okay, this punch can murder in her sleep. I did not mean to use Scratch. It did not matter. Did not matter one bit. Here we go. We are so close to wrecking Shoji. Just fucking slaughtering his ass. Okay. Get this rat out of here. I feel bad for Cheese. I feel like genuinely... I should not feel genuine guilt about this virtual rat, but like I feel genuine guilt about the virtual rat. I put him in the box. I left him by himself, man. I feel bad. Poor Cheese. Die. Okay. So close. Almost to level 9. I'm sure we could like wreck Shoji right now. But I'm completionist. We have a process, guys. Die. I mean, we could just be level 9. I was supposed to go to bed early. Becoming a ghost in the machine. I feel bad. Like, I just imagine it like this little guy, and I can't just banish him like that. My guilt is too strong. My empathy, like my empathy levels are too off the charts for this. Okay, how much EXP does Punch need? Where are you at, girl? Okay, so like 10 more things, basically. I can kill 10 more things. We have 10 more murders and then a rival fight. And I think that's a decent enough start for us, literally. Spending the first 30 minutes doing not the game. Die. Ooh, Hunter with the horse can block it. That actually sounds like bitchin'. I will look into that. I live for that. If we keep getting high level Pokemon too, we're gonna be better off. Okay. Thank you. There we go. I'm thinking in Viridian, we focus on getting Eggnog to Charmeleon. Because we're not going to get to level up Eggnog and Mount Moon that much. So, like... Yeah, I think Viridian Forest, Eggnog will be the main battler for that. And then, hopefully by the time we're through Mount Moon, we can get everybody a bit more even. Even Steven. First, there's super interesting to say the least. This is what happens when I'm locked in my cage for a month. I have so many things to talk about. You know, this week was like multiple ticket bloodbaths between DashCon 2 and fucking the Pokemon Fossil Museum. I have been fighting for my life in these ticket queues. Voiceover to interesting. Even Steven. Everything needs to be even, Steven. It does. It needs to be even. We need to have a game plan. We have a game plan. Alright, this should be the last thing I need to kill. We've been getting really lucky with the high-level rolls, so this actually took a lot shorter time than expected. Which is good, because I was supposed to go to bed at 9:30. We lost to Shoji, and I cannot go to bed a loser. Okay, so. We're all level 10 now. Let me save really fast. There we go. Sitting up. Big stretch, big stretch. Okay. The last of my water. I have like one more sip actually, but that will be my victory sip. That will be the victory sip. He's gonna start out with the bird, which will not go well for us. So I'm gonna start out with Scone. So let's take Scone. Alright, motherfucker. I'm ready for you now. Go fuck yourself. I just spent like over an hour grinding in the pursuance of spite. I do not let shit go. Okay, not terrible. That's a lot better than the first time. Holy shit! Go with the vengeance! I love her! Look at this bird go! Can we get Squirtle too? Ooh! This Squirtle's attack stat is atrocious, by the way. Oh my god! This is like a slaughter. Holy shit! You know what? Burn it! Burn the goddamn word. Are you seeing this shit? That was like 2 seconds. Aw, he just lucked out. No, I fought for this. I worked for this victory. I heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Okay, you know what? I'll give him that. I will give him that. I did absolutely dawdle. How long have we been doing this? There was an item somewhere. I just need to find it. Where was the item? I think it might have been at the end of this. Where is it? Open sieve. There was an item down here, I thought. I'm not crazy. Maybe it's down here. There was a thing down here, damn it. Am I crazy? Let me see something. Where am I? What route is this? I think this is 22? 2 hours. Okay, let me see what route I'm on really fast. Okay, route 22. There was a hidden item here, and I'm not crazy, and I'm gonna look up this really fast. Okay, map. Don't care about let's go. Okay, Kanto, route 22. 1 and 3. That part gold full silver. Okay, items. Am I crazy? I thought there was a hidden item in here. Am I nuts? Okay, Pokemon, trainers, items. Okay, apparently I am psychotic. There's no items. I just think there's items for some reason. So let me go back. Okay. We go heal up at the Pokemon Center, and we will have a beautiful cookie cutter, easy peasy spot. Thank you so much to everybody who has been very patient. I was very nervous, like, is anybody gonna show up? This is like very guerrilla stream, and I haven't streamed in like a month, but like, thank you for showing up. I appreciate. We will continue Pokemoning. I will get some stream rooms up for like a schedule soon. And hopefully I will get better at time management. And not get any more strange pathogens. Okay, let me go to here. I'm having you back, bless. Okay, these are outdated, obviously. It's been a month, but I'm gonna read these off one more time because I was gone for a month, and you deserve to have your names read. So thank you for the past months. Diamonds, ooh woo. No, I read this backwards. Diamonds, oh whoa, goes first. Andragos. Diamonds, oh whoa. Pay to you, Cool Man, Lol Films, Lulu, Genji Shimada, Ball, Shaleby, Furchin Frank, Black Teardrop YT, Sheriff Sean the Eevee, Odi Nogard, Axis Tempest, Maximilian Divine, Blub Lab, Soul 710, Andre Vlogada, and Shoji. I cannot believe I read that flawlessly. What the fuck? That's the first time I think I've ever done that without hesitating. That's insane. And Diamonds, ooh woo. Tired Dudes and Baconing, Black Emerald, Summer Breeze, Dragos, Soul 710, also with no Satan members because I know how to sanitize inputs now. Handsome Ace and Raiden. Again, I will be back soon. And I need to remove the color correction. Okay, here we go. I'll be back in action proper, and it's gonna be great. And we'll play some more FIRERED soon. But for now, I have to go to bed. So peace out. Everyone gets a good sleep, and yeah. All right, peace out.